Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another video. Many women simply want players for sex. Many women simply want players for sex. Now, contrary to what many men believe, all these women ain't looking to get married to a man. Shit, especially in this day and age. Sometimes they just want a hookup. That's all they do. That's all they want. They just want a good hookup. They just want some good sex. Many women out here, first of all, they got their own money. They got their own homes and stuff. They might, honestly, they might want to cheat on their main mate who got, all the money and status and all of that. We won't even get into cheating. That deserves its own podcast or video rather. But I'm gonna tell you what. Sometimes when they know that guy is a player, they ain't, another angle with it, because sometimes you get some women, they trying to be a player tamer. They ain't trying to tame him either. They good with it. They know he got other women. In fact, that's part of the thing that turns them on, because they thinking, okay, he got other women. He must be good in bed and stuff. In fact, I know, or sometimes they, like I said, they might just want something. I remember a situation with a dude I knew. And he told me about, this woman, she just wanted to lose her virginity. She was in her late 20s. She wasn't that bad looking, but she just wanted to lose her virginity. So she gave him some. Because the thing is with many women, they don't have to be emotionally attached to have sex with a man. A lot of guys don't get that. They think, they got to be in love and all of that. Fellas, you just telling yourself that. Sometimes they just want some good. Now, you hit them emotionally, you can turn them on, some of them, but some of them, shoot, they just, look, basically, they want, instead of a dildo, they want just they want a warm dick up in them. They want a body they can hold. Because I want y'all to think about, I brought out the thing about a dildo. Use some common sense. Those sex toys are big sellers. Those sex toys are big sellers and everything. Any type of sex toy or something. And women use them just to get themselves off. If it was so much about hooking up with a man for sex, or, having sex with him, get a relationship, they wouldn't need those toys, would they? They wouldn't use those toys. So sometimes they just want to hook up. They just want to get that feeling. And some of them, they want it with a live human being. Because as far as I don't know if there's any sex dolls for women. I don't know. If there is, let me know, because I'm curious about that. But that's basically what the dude is. And look, let's be real with something. When it's all about sex, because, there's all the big looks debate and stuff, they don't need the guy to look good. All they need to do is, all he needs to do is be competent and be cool and everything. It's like an episode of Insecure when Issa was messing with, the main character Issa was messing with, I forgot the dude's name, but he was known as TSA Bay. And he was a big old dude, but his sole purpose was to have sex. She wasn't pressed about him. He was just maintenance and everything. Now, if a woman can get a muscular dude or anything for maintenance, she good with that. But you know what? She might have to deal with that dude who's not so much there. He average looking, average body and everything. But he a man whore though. He down. Because that's a big part of it too. Because see, one issue we have out here, a lot of men are just sexually repressed. And a lot of men got I would say a high threshold of arousal. Basically, they can only deal with a very attractive woman. See, that's another thing with why many women would deal with the players. Players got a low basement. Seriously, let's just be real with it. I've said this before. Any man who got a seriously high count, 98% of them, the overwhelming majority of them, they've got some ducks. But you got some guys who will get with them. And especially if those guys, those guys ain't all that themselves. So they're going to be like, boom. They're going to be down to get with that woman. That's why you be getting some women out here. You be like, how they getting some? Some guy down to give it to them. And that's all they want. They don't want the guy down. Dude might be broke. He might have some serious issues, but he's a hoe. It's just like men. Let's just be real with it. Let's be real with it. Many men on many levels are getting with hoes. Not just the sex workers either, but they find the easy girl in the neighborhood. Let's just be real. A lot of guys are sharing it. A lot of guys talking about, yeah, I got this woman, but she was easy, dog. What that mean? You know? But she just wanted some. Shoot, you got some women, if you give them a chance, they will voluntarily have a train run on them and not feel a thing for any one of those men. You know, and don't get into, well, she was abused. No, it's just how she is. And I've met some women like that. They came from very good families. So they just like the D. So to get that player, what they know he gonna do. They already know he ain't gonna settle, but she don't need him to settle. In fact, she must prefer he moves on. She must prefer he jumps off. Seriously, that's how deep it is. She must prefer. In fact, she will get turned off if he caught feelings for her. She will get turned off. She be like, hold up, it ain't supposed to be that way. Because, like I said, contrary to popular belief, women can have sex without having an emotional connection. I had a woman I was messing with broke that down, because I ain't gonna lie. I thought, oh, yeah, the women gotta feel something. They gotta wanna marry you and all of that. And this woman who I was having sex with, in fact, she was a girlfriend. She said, Rom, you need to get out there more. She told me this. This was early 90s. She gave me the lesson. This is a woman I'm having sex with. Very good sex with. But she was just letting me know, hey, you know, it wasn't all that. Now, she had some feelings for me, but she was like, you know, she was like, hey. And she told me straight up, yeah, she could get with some guys, you know, before she met me. Just a one-night stand. She just wanted some. And a lot of women do that. And like I said, it ain't even always about, I'm gonna just be real, it ain't always about like how great the guy looks. Cause it's hard for women to find that sometimes. But if the guy is decent and he hoish and he ain't gonna be tripping, you know. Cause in fact, I had one woman, before we got together, this was after the first time we got together. Cause she was like, okay, you ain't gonna be one of those guys that bother me to death, are you? She said it straight up. And I was like, nah, we good. Because that's all she wanted. She just wanted some D, you know? And that's the thing. A lot of guys gotta understand that. And you get some guys like true players, not some guys who might come on here talk about their count and all of that, but some true players, they know that. Cause they on some cold-blooded stuff. You know, it's just about that feeling and everything. And plenty of women, they want that. Just like a guy wants that hoe. They want a hoe too. And everything. And, you know, I share that because one of the problems is a lot of men don't understand just basic sexual dynamics. Basic sexual dynamics and stuff. Sometimes they just want some, and that's all you present. Sometimes that's why some women, they'll get with certain guys right away. I mean, as soon as they meet them, they'll have that one night stand or give them some sex right away, because that's all it is. But then meet that guy who actually got some stuff that they want to deal with long term, and they'll be waiting. I was like, oh no, I don't have sex like that. Yeah. yeah, that's why it's like the one, in fact, one woman even told me that. She was talking about this guy had everything going on. She said, oh no, I take my time with him. And I knew the woman that got with two of my buddies and stuff, like, I was like, shit. Yeah. You'd be surprised, just as an aside, when you have actual conversations with these women out here, like actually know them and get them comfortable talking about sex, like get them comfortable, don't judge it. Even if you judging it deep down, don't show it on your face, just let them talk. Oh, they'll tell you some stuff. And I think that's a problem with a lot of men. Just on a tangent, that's a problem with many men anyway. They not having conversations with women, like real conversations. Everything they saying is speculation. Because you let someone, trust me, the number of women I've at least talk to. I'm saying at a minimum talk to, had real conversations with since I was a child, numbers in the thousands, seriously. And if anybody ever say, well, how's that possible? It's just what I do. It's just what I do. Always been friendly, work situations, worked on plenty of jobs where it was more women than men. You start talking, or better yet, even start just listening, get them comfortable where they kind of forget you in the room and just don't say anything, don't show any reaction, be a fly on the wall. Oh, dudes would be shocked. But anyway though, that's all I have for today. I'll get back with y'all later tomorrow. All right, talk to y'all. Peace.